Welcome. Oops, wait, hold on. Welcome back, guys, and happy new year 26. I'm glad you're back. Watching again. Me be a disaster. So we're gonna do a pattern haul today, but first I want to say thank you so much to the guy who sews, who shouted me out on his channel. I think it was this morning. I just want to say thank you so very much for taking the time to ask your subscribers to subscribe to my channel and watch my nonsense sewing. When I created this channel, I honestly didn't think that anyone would want to watch me, so thank you so all for taking the time to watch my videos. Those of you who did come from his channel, welcome. I know he he said my channel name was the Broken Spindle. Which I love. And I'm really mad that I didn't come up with that channel name. But if you're thinking about coming up with a channel yourself, I would strongly encourage you to use the Broken Spindle if it's not taken. Yeah, because that was great. But he did say that I'm a quilter, and I'm not yet. I would like to make a quilt one day. But I mean, I think I could make like a simple one because it's just sewing, squares together, right? At least well, I've seen some extremely complex quilts, and so I'm sure it's just more than sewing quilts together. But I feel like I could do it. Now, I will say that I have bought patterns and yarn to make granny squares like blankets and sweaters, and I have not done that yet. So, because I think the idea of sewing all those little pieces and then putting them together is so daunting to me that I buy the yarn, I get all excited to do it, and then I don't. Because I get so intimidated. But he did make a cute pillow during Christmas with what's called an orphan block, and I had to look that up. And it's when quilters are starting a piece, any leftover squares that they don't use are orphaned. And I was like, oh, that's so cute and fun to know now. But he uses those to make a pillow. And I was like, that's so cute. So step one, make an orphan block. Step two, follow the guy who sews video on how to make that into a pillow. And I'll link his video that I'm eventually going to try myself down below so y'all can check him out and give him some likes and subs as well. But let's get to the pattern haul, which is why you're here. So everything that I ordered, Simplicity had a sale in December and their patterns were 70% off. And so everything that I picked says that it's easy or very easy to sew. But there's a few of these that I think are lies, Simplicity. I mean, I'm not trying to call you out or anything. But I don't think all of these are very easy or easy to sew. And I don't know why I keep buying clothes patterns. It's because I can't resist a good sale and a good deal. And I know eventually I'm going to be able to make these things and I'll have a ton of patterns ready and waiting for me, when I get to that point. But let me tell you why I don't think I should do clothes yet. So I took a Sunday afternoon in December, quiet, all by myself without filming to try and make pajama pants for my family. I cut out all the patterns. I didn't cut the fabric out for us. I started with my son thinking, okay, he's small, he's 10 years old. I can do this. No, somehow I measured it wrong and the pant top didn't line up and it fits him the length exactly. So I can't even, and I know if I made it even up here, then the top to the crotch area would probably be too tight on him. And he even said like this is a cotton fabric and there's no, is it called ease, there's no like give or stretch to this at all, and it was really tight around his hips, he said. And so we will be taking this guy apart, even though look how cute the fabric is. It's adorable. But I will make this something else. Maybe I'll turn this into the pillow for next season when I do Sean's, the guy who sews video. But let's get to this pattern haul. All right. So, first thing that we're going to do is the S9308, which is a bag. So, I'm very excited to try this because it should be easy, right? It says learn to sew, and that's exactly what we're doing on this channel. So I'm going to make a little bag. I've got the canvas fabric and I've got some lining fabric. So we're good to go to start that project. I've got the F9811, which we had success with that heating pad. So I thought, why not, make some cute little animal friends that we can use as well. And then S9657, which is some, hats and mitts for the kids. We don't get very cold here in Texas, but we do get cold enough that you do need some. Well, I'm just a cold person, so I need a hat and gloves. And my son turned out like me, so we're always bundled up. um, then I have the S3024, and it is a holiday pattern, but I don't know if anyone noticed. What is the panda doing in Thanksgiving? Do you think it's maybe like a costume related for Halloween? I guess maybe that's what the pumpkin is because I'm like, what is the panda doing at Thanksgiving? Doesn't make sense. But we're gonna make ourselves some little stuffed animal friends as well. Then we got these cuties here, S3184. Um, I don't know why this is considered easy to sew because it looks like it's got a lot of curves going on in there. And you know me, I like the straight stitch and a straight line. that's that's where I am most comfortable. And Miss Priscilla here, she's got a ton of crazy stitches, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yes, we did name her. We were going with Priscilla, although I would have accepted Gladys or Ethel as well. um, all right, now we've got the S9975 because my thinking is if I can maybe make like a doll dress and I succeed at that, then I could, level up to a human dress. And I thought, worst case, if it turns out really cute, I can make a few and, donate it to the Goodwill or something or to a church, for a little girl to have some doll clothes. I thought that would be sweet. Um, then we've got the S8856, which it does seem like it might be fairly easy to sew. I had to do a pocket for my apron and I managed sort of to do that. So I think maybe I could actually feasibly do this one. But this one's the one that I'm like, why is this easy to sew? Because it's got gathers. It's got all sorts of fancy things on this. This is the S9746. But like how pretty would that be for the spring, right? I think that would be so nice to wear. And it'll be hot here in Texas by that time anyway. So, and I have to be good enough to make that, right? By at least this spring. Please. Then we've got the S3084. So, I mean, look at how beautiful. Is that called a cowl? I don't know. Cape? I have no idea. It's gorgeous. And I don't even know where I would wear this, but I think it's so beautiful that I have to, I have to make it for myself one day, one day. Now, I do think the S8378 is going to be, well, I say fairly easy, but y'all just saw my pants that I made for my son. But the fabric for this is a jersey or a spandex blend. So it's going to be stretchy. So it'll have some, I guess, give to it. So if I mess up, I'll have some wiggle room, literally. We've got the S9704. And I actually love that this one comes with a QR code that has the sew along, which y'all know my biggest struggle is that I am a visual learner and I need to watch someone make these things in order for me to be able to make it. I found someone who made the PJ pants. So I was able to follow, well, clearly not well, but I did follow a video in order to do it. And last, but certainly not least, we have the S8701. And I just thought that these jeans, like, look at the cut of those. Like, how awesome are they? And they're high waisted, which I love. High waisted jean, and it's boot cut. So, I'm only 5'3" for reference. So your girl needs some heels, okay? I could take the ring to mortar. That's how short I am. But that is the fun that we're going to get into in 2026, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. And I know I keep saying that, but really I am very excited to do this with you guys and hopefully encourage you. If there's something that you want to do in 2026 that you want to teach yourself, do it. Don't be afraid. It's okay to mess up. And if you ever need to pick yourself up, come watch my channel and watch me mess up. It's all right. you know, that's you learn more from your mistakes than you do from getting things perfect. And I think we live in this society where everything, your home needs to be immaculate and everything needs to be like perfect. And we have these like what's the word I'm looking for? These unattainable like things that they're trying to make people think that they need or should have in order to be like successful or whatever, but that's not the case. Life is messy. We're messy. We're gonna get messy together. That sounds weird. I don't know why I said that. But we're going to have some fun for sure. So I really hope that you laugh at my videos. You laugh with me because I'm laughing at myself. Trust me, when I edit these videos, I'm like, Kelly, you're so stupid. But I really do hope that, if all that comes from this channel is that I make even one person smile, then my life is made. I've had a great day, and I could quit the channel and still feel really good about myself. So we're gonna have fun in 2026. We're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but we're gonna get better. And then, this time next year, I'll be able to look back and see all the awesome stuff that we made together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.